Good day everyone, this is your Kuya CK and another video tutorial na naman ang gagawin natin today. And ang pag-uusapan natin is about this problem. Okay? Ulitin natin. Allocating prepaid expense to expenses and to asset accounts. So this is actually part of the topic, adjusting entries, no? Pero iba yung atake. Okay? So, paano natin siya gagawin? So, later on, we're going to dive into this problem. But before that, this problem ay galing sa book ni Sir Win Balyada na Basic Financial Accounting and Reporting. So, if meron kang ganong book, much better kasi maraming problems dyan na pwede kang makapag-practice, no? For you to become more efficient and effective when it comes to basic accounting. Okay? So, let's start with this problem na. So, this is problem 11 from the book BFAR, no? So, Paz Bobadilla Leasing is into the business of subleasing and commercial properties. So, this is more likely about rent and leases. Yan. And then, compute the amounts indicated by question marks for each of the following property locations. So, ito yung mga locations, A, B, C, and D. And meron tayong here na items related to the adjusting entries, no? Or yung movement ng accounts ni Paz Bobadilla Leasing. Okay? So, ito kasi siya, yun yung business mismo at yung pangalan, no? So, ganito. Ang pinag-uusapan natin na accounts dito ay dalawa. Okay? So, dalawa siya. We have here the prepaid rent and also the rent expense. Okay. So, bakit silang dalawa yung pinag-uusapan? Because they are both related to the business itself. Okay? Kasi nga, this is leasing business, no? So, more likely, ang ginagamit na, or ang appropriate na gamitin na, what do you call that? The account title is prepaid rent and rent expense. Okay, so, ano yung kailangan natin gawin dito or pag-usapan? Una muna, si prepaid rent is an asset account. Okay? Kasi prepaid. Alam naman natin yan. And then, si rent expense is an expense account. Mali. Sorry. Burahin lang natin. Prepaid expense account. No? So, parehas silang related to rent. Yan. Rent. Pero, magkaiba sila ng nature as account title. So, si prepaid rent asset, si rent expense ay expense. Okay? Si prepaid rent, nire-record natin siya kasi merong naganap na prepayment. Ibig sabihin ng prepayment, before mo pa ma-incur yung expense, ay binayaran mo na agad. Okay? Like for example, magre-renta ka ng isang space, no? Tapos, rerentahan mo siya for 1 month. Pero, ngayon ay July pa lang. Pero, rerentahan mo siya ng August. So, kung ngayon ay July, tapos rerentahan mo siya ng August, ibig sabihin, hindi mo pa nagagamit yung renta for the August, pero binayaran mo na ng July. So, that is prepaid rent. Okay? I-record natin siya as prepaid rent. Ngayon, kapag dumaan na yung panahon, tapos na yung August 30, nasa August 31 na tayo. Tama ba? May August 31. Yan. Pag August 31 na tayo, yung prepaid rent, i-record mo na siya as a rent expense. Okay? Sa prepaid rent kasi ang journal entry natin ay una, prepaid rent, debit, and then cash ay credit kasi maglalabas tayo ng pera eh. Okay? Pero pagdating ng August, yung dulo na ng August, no, na-incur na natin yung renta, no, for the month of August. Kaya ang mangyayari, i-record natin dito ay rent expense, no, rent expense, and then prepaid rent. Yan. Debit, rent expense, and credit prepaid rent. So, ganyan yung magiging atake natin when it comes to journal entries. Pero, not all the time ay kailangan natin na mag-journal entry pa for us to get the balance of the account title, no? Or the account. Kaya, pwede tayong mag-compute na lang. Yun yung gagawin natin ngayon, no? How to get the balance of the prepaid rent and the rent expense. Okay? So, when it comes to this one, ganito siya. Ito mostly yung efficient way, no? Or mas maayos na pagpapakita ng computation when it comes to prepaid rent. Okay? So, una muna, we have the prepaid rent, the beginning balance. Okay? Tawag natin dyan ay beginning balance. Yan. So, for April 1, ito. So, ang beginning balance natin for letter A ay 40,000. Yung rent payments natin during the month, no? Okay. Yung rent payments natin during the month is equal to 140,000. Pag rent payments during the month, ano yan? Ang gagawin natin ay ipa-plus natin siya. Okay? Addition yan. Okay. Ngayon, kukunin natin yung total. Pagkakuha ng total, ima-minus natin yung prepaid rent ending or yung ending balance. Ending balance. Pag minus natin yung ending balance, ang makukuha natin ay yung rent expense for the month. Okay? Yun yung makukuha natin. Etong dalawang to, pwedeng interchangeable siya, etong dalawa. Pwedeng sa total, ang minus mo ay rent expense para makuha natin yung prepaid rent ending, no? Or pwede din naman na baliktad, which is ito nga. Ima-minus natin si prepaid rent and then makukuha natin yung rent expense for the month. Okay? So, ganun lang siya. Yun lang yung ating formula. Again, prepaid rent beginning balance plus rent payments during the month total minus prepaid rent ending balance and then makukuha natin si rent expense for the month. Okay? So, for here, kunwari ito, we have 40,000 plus 140, we have 180. Okay? 180K. 180K minus 30K is equals to 150K. And that is our answer. Ganyan lang siya. Actually, this problem is related natin to audit of accounts, no? So, ganito yung ganito yung computation when it comes to auditing problems. No? So, kailangan maging familiar ka on how to compute for the balance of accounts. Like, for example nga, itong prepaid rent. Okay? Sige, next tayo. Ang nawawala naman dito ay rent payments tsaka total. Ngayon, we have rent expense here and then prepaid rent ending balance na 40,000 and 90. So, gagawin natin work back. Okay? Kung itong dalawa ay pagma-minus natin, pag binalik natin siya, ipag-plus natin tong dalawa. Okay? Ipag-plus natin siya. So, 90 plus 40, 130. Okay? 130K. Ngayon, 130 minus 50, 80K. Yan. i-work back mo lang. Pag binaliktad natin ulit, or the standard way, 50 plus 80, 130. Minus 40, 90K. Okay? So, ganun lang siya. Next. 90 plus 110, 200. 200, no, ang nawawala ay prepaid rent ending balance. 200 minus 120, 80. 80K. So, 200 minus 80, 120. So, ganun lang siya. Ganun lang yung pagkuha. And then, lastly, rent payments naman ang nawawala for this one. So, i-work back lang natin. 150 minus 60, magkano? 90. Okay, 90K. Okay, 60 plus 90, 150. So, ganun lang. Ganun lang ang pag-allocate ng prepaid expense to expenses and to asset accounts. So, ganun siya. And that is our problem for today. Thank you so much. And next video tutorial naman tayo. Kita-kits tayo sa next video tutorial. Thank you so much.